This week's parasha is Parashat Shelach. Talks about the episode where Hashem tells Moshe that he could send spies to spy out the land of Israel. And we understand what happened when we know the story. They came back with a evil report, a bad report, and all of the tragedies that happened after that. The Torah that we learn has to be very practical, and our rabbis, our chachamim, say that in every word in the Torah, every sentence of the Torah, you could learn something for your life where you are at every stage of your life now. And there's something very, very practical I feel that we could learn from this parasha, many practical things, but I want to focus on one that I heard from Rabbi Dr. Abraham Torsky, who is a well-known psychiatrist. He's no longer alive, but he was a very famous psychiatrist, rabbi, and he wrote over 80 books, and a very successful person who helped a lot of people. So he says, in the story of the spies, you see something very great regarding self-esteem. He says, if you look at the verses, the psukim, it says that the spies said that they were in Israel, and there were giants in Israel. And the spies said that we felt like we were grasshoppers next to the giants. We felt that we're grasshoppers. And they said something else. Not only do we feel like we're grasshoppers, like we're nothing next to those giants, that's how they viewed us. So, very interesting. We feel like we're grasshoppers, and that's how they viewed us. So, the Midrash, the oral Torah, explains that Hashem answered them, and he says, I forgive you for saying that you felt like grasshoppers compared to them. They were giants. But I don't forgive you for saying that that's how they looked at you, that that's how they viewed you, that they viewed you as grasshoppers. How do you know? Maybe they view you as angels. So Rabbi Torsky says an unbelievable thing from here. He says that usually we feel and we think that people view us the way we think of ourselves. And if we think of ourselves low, that's how we feel that people are looking at us. So he says that we have to understand that Hashem views us as angels, and we're even greater than angels. We're the reason the whole universe is in existence. We're the reason there are angels. We, human beings, we here on this earth are the most important thing in the world, in the universe, and in the spiritual worlds. Hashem created us, and we control everything. We have the power from us, from our decisions, from our potential to be able to do great things in this world and in the spiritual worlds. So Rabbi Torsky says how important it is to have a good self-image and to know how great you are and to know how valuable you are and how precious you are and how Hashem views you. And we have to view ourselves this way. And when we view ourselves this way, it's going to help us to understand that other people view ourselves also, that we're high and we're great. So I wanted to give everyone a bracha, that we should be able to view ourselves as great, and we should know that we're great. And we should understand that Hashem views us as unbelievable. Hashem views us as the whole. Hashem views us as greater than angels. And Hashem says, I created everything for you. So we should have that warmth and that feeling of self-worth, that Hashem believes in us, knows we're great, and knows we can do great. Shabbat Shalom.